Mr. Powell, I received your question here. Guess we've got a picture of it right there. A ladder is leaning against a building, so the distance from the ground to the top of the ladder is 3 feet less than the length of the ladder. So I guess they called that length of the ladder X, and this is 3 feet less. Find the length of the ladder. The distance from the bottom of the ladder to the building's 9 feet, and so we're given this side's 9 feet. I put that on the picture here. So we're given, we want to use Pythagorean theorem, which relates the three sides of a triangle together. If I write the formula here, the hypotenuse squared equals one leg squared plus the other leg squared. You know, c squared, or the hypotenuse, will be the longest side. That's the length of the ladder, which is what we're looking for. I guess the answer must be 15. Then A and B will be these others two, be 9, and X minus 3, which wouldn't matter which one we call 9 and X minus 3. So the length of the ladder is the hypotenuse. I'll just call A 9 and B X minus 3. So now we need to solve this equation for X. Now a lot of people have trouble squaring binomials. What I tell people to do on that part is to write down the binomial twice. People mess up there and they square it in their head. So this is x squared, 9 squared is 81. So I've got x squared, and if I fold this, I get x squared minus 3x minus another 3x plus, oops, I messed up on the sign there. I've squared it correctly, but there's a sign error here. That should have been minus 3 there. So when I want to square this, I mean multiply it times itself. Somehow I accidentally put a plus there, but I did pull it correctly. The first terms would be x squared, and the inner and the outer would be minus 3x, and the last would be a plus 9. You know, minus 3 times minus 3 would be a positive 9. Let me move this up a little bit. I need to finish solving this. So this will be x squared equal 81 plus x squared minus 6x plus 9. If I subtract x squared from each side, the x squared is just going to drop off. Be 0. If I combine the numbers here, I'd have 90 minus 6x. What I've done here, you'd see I subtracted x squared, so that just drops off. I have 81 plus 9, that's 90 minus 6x. And so now what I do, I'll just add, I'll add 6x to each side. Could subtract 90 from each side, but I think it'd be a little easier just to add 6x, a little easier on the signs. So that'd be 6x equals 90, divide both sides by 6, and I think we get that 15. It was mentioned x equals 15. I think it's probably feet, that's the length of the ladder. I think you indicate you had a problem with the signs a little bit. You know, if I was subtracted 90 from each side as an alternative to this, you know, you indicate you're just having a sign problem. So let's oops. Let's look at this a little different. Maybe we can explore your sign problem. You know, if I'd subtracted 90 from each side, I should get the same answer. If I subtract 90 on each side, then that would be a negative 90 equals a negative 6x, and then I divide both sides by negative 6. Of course, two negatives will make a positive. I'd still get the 15. Hope this helps.